Today, I am so fortunate to have the Panther platform here to review and test out now. All right, guys, welcome back to the Woodland Pursuit. And today, product review on the Panther platform. All right, this is a climbing, locking platform hybrid designed specifically for saddle hunters. And it does just what it says. It's a climber. You see it right there. And it has the built-in center post right here, folds down, gets out of the way, comes up, you can cam it in, locks into place. All right, so this thing is great. Absolutely love it. The bands, very easy to adjust. Like them a lot. Just adjust however you need them. Let go, lock in. This side too, let go, lock in. It comes with two bands, one long, one short. And you get that one locked in. All right, comes with an aider, three-step aider on the front, so that helps you get past that abnormal bottom of the base of the tree. You just put it about right here, chest height, climb up the aider, and off you go up the tree. All right, so I'm gonna get it out in the field, and we're gonna give it a test. We're gonna go up the tree, and we're gonna see how we like it, and we're gonna go down the tree, and we'll see how it goes. All right. Let's do this. Now today, I am so fortunate to have the Panther platform here to review and test out. Now, this is a climbing, locking platform specifically designed for saddle hunters. All right, so if you kind of always grew up like I did, hunting out of climbers and then kind of switched over into saddles, but say you don't really need climbing sticks because like in the Northeast here, we have a lot of telephone poles as trees with like no limbs to get up. All right, and you don't want to carry a bunch of stuff and you just want to bring in one thing. This is the one-stop shop. It's all you need. All right, so right here, it's a fully aluminum construction. It comes with two different size bands that go around. There's the long one and the short one. This is the long one that's on there. On the front, it has, you know, part of the platform right here comes off. So this aider attaches, and it's a three-step aider. And the purpose to this is to get you past that weird thickness of the tree that seems to slim out so much that if you're a climber guy, you know how it is when you put it on. You have such an extreme angle on your climber at the base of the tree so you can step into it. And then as soon as you get around chest height, the tree is pretty much normalized and it's like a lot better after that. This gets you past that. So this is actually really nice. I like this a lot. This is the locking portion. So you put a strap around there. I'll show you in a few minutes. You cam it up, you cam it down, lock it in like you would a traditional saddle platform. And now you don't have to worry about a side load and kick out. All right, so now it's locked in. The teeth are in there, it's grooved in, and it doesn't kick out anymore. And that's really important because that's where people that were using like the hand climbers or the seats or whatever from a two-piece climbing stand, they're using the seat or the climbing section on the top as a platform for saddle hunting, and you had to worry about that kick out. Well, with this, you don't have to worry about the kick out because the center post here is going to lock it right into place. All right, as far as like the weight, the weight is minimal. The ease of use is so simple. You just take the belt off. That's how easy it is to get on and off the tree. The little knob here has like a twisting mechanism in it where if I pull it out, it springs back, but if I give it a quarter turn, it stays out. So then when I put it around the tree, I can put the belt in, get it approximately to where I want, give it that quarter of a twist of a turn, and right back in it goes, and we're all set. And I don't have to sit there and fiddle-faddle around and do all the silly little things to make it work. So basically you can get it at the angle you want, which I'd actually want it at like one loose, like one more looser. So it's easy. I just pull this, give it a little tug, and there you go. One looser. Maybe I need two looser. Give it a little tug, two looser right there. Now there's a little click there. You're going to hear that. It sounds loud. I can easily eliminate that just by holding and guiding the button and not using the spring. But for demonstration purposes out here, I'm not worried about noise and being stealthy. I'm not hunting. This isn't a hunt, so I'm not worried about it. But if I want to move it for demonstration purposes so you can see how quiet it can be, I just pull out and let it go back in, find a spot, and there. It's closed and you didn't hear a thing. All right, so it's really about, you know, how the user wants to maximize the stand. Do I want to be loud and quick, or do I want to be quiet and slow down a little bit and be more cautious? It's up to you. All right, so using this is easy. You just get it at about chest height right here. All right, and then we're going to climb up this aider, and I'm going to do that right now for you. All right, guys, so ascending this climber stand is as easy as using the aider to advance yourself onto the platform, and then using the tether to advance the platform up the tree incrementally until we're at hunting height. And I'm going to demonstrate how to do that right now. So if you're familiar with aiders, you put the arch of your foot in the aider and bury your toe into the tree. Go up a foot, bury your toe into the tree. Once your toe is buried into the tree, then progress to the next step. All right, so just like this. First, what we're going to do, safety's sake, in case we fall, we're attached to our tether. All right, and once we're on our tether, the tether will normally be right here, but I was already up on a platform and I got down to reposition the camera so you can catch what I'm doing when climbing up the tree. All right, so normally it would be right here. I'm going to grab onto the stand, because once I put weight onto this aider, it's going to bury these teeth in by pulling down on the edge of this platform, and it's going to get real aggressive and dig into the tree, and it's going to support you coming up to the tree. When I get to like the last step to moving onto this, you might want to transition between your hands between the platform to the tree for more stability. All right, so this is how you do it right here. Arch of the foot in the aider, bury the toe, weight it down, get that toe buried, come up. All right, so once you come up, you got that toe buried. Next foot, bury the toe. Now I come up and I grab the tree, I get on the aider and I jump up. That last step's a little hard to bury your toe because it's so far away from the tree, so I choose not to. You may want to, it's personal preference. All right, so once I get up here, I'm going to make sure to keep pressure right now on the outside of the stand, because if you're familiar, or with the front edge of the platform, because if you're familiar with climbing platforms, if you put weight on these teeth area, it's going to kick out on you. All right, because this is the leverage that it needs to dig the teeth in. If I put my feet up this far and I put weight on there, it's going to want to kick out. So make sure your weight is on your saddle when your feet are positioned underneath this little bar or foot stirrup. All right, so get on the edge, advance your tether as high up as you can reach. All right, so bring it as high up the tree as you can reach, lock it down. All right, now with your other hand, take the slack out of your tether, get on your tiptoes, reach up, get every little bit out you can so you can get in a good sitting position. I'm going to reposition my saddle and get in a sitting position. Now, with your weight distributed on your saddle, that's when you can actually advance your tree platform up the tree. All right, so just grab the tree right here, that'll position you, and then just pull up on your knees and your feet, and then when you're done repositioning the platform up the tree, like this, all right, bring your feet back out, get on the outer edge, and stand up. Do not stand up with your feet underneath the stirrups so this thing kicks out on you. I can't emphasize that enough. You'll go sliding down the tree until your saddle catches you. Don't do that. All right, pull the slack out of your tether, get in the tiptoes, get it all out. Now all my weight's in my butt again. Feet back under the stirrups, because now there's really no weight in there. Grab the tree and pull up. All right, make sure your tree tether doesn't get in underneath the teeth. I'm gonna reposition it out here. All right, now remember, before you stand up, bring them feet out. This is an easy step to miss, and stand up. All right, loosen the tether. Go up as high as you can again. All right, tighten the tether. Now, I'm using a tree tether with a proof and an aider. Now, with all the load of me sitting and standing and sitting and standing, this is really cinching down. This would definitely be easier with a mechanical aider. All right, if you're going to use this platform, you're going to want to go with that. And I would even go a step further, that I think I would use, I've used this once hunting, I would use a rappelling rope to descend down the tree also. Just so much less work, and I would definitely advise that. So, but you can do it with this regular tether. So up I go, and you can see right now I'm doing it with the tether, and you'll see that I can ascend as easily as descend, but it's just a lot of work. So when you're ready to go home and it's dark, throw your rappel rope and go down. You'll see these guys demonstrate that. I tried to take a shortcut and do it this way without having to buy any more equipment. Yeah, I would buy a rappel rope for this. All right, so sit, grab the tree, and up I go. Now bring my feet out and stand. All right, up on my tiptoes, sit, feet in, and stand. Feet out, and stand. This is what we're gonna do all the way up the tree. All right, we're just gonna keep going. Now you can see that this is getting an angle to it, and I could easily sit and just hang off the side of the tree and grab that like so, and just adjust it. You know, I'd have to fiddle around with it. I'm really not flexible enough to do it, but it could definitely be done. I could reach down. I definitely want it to be tethered to me somehow, so if I lost it, it didn't go down the tree, and I didn't like drop it or anything. If I had the rappelling rope, it wouldn't be an issue, because I could just rappel down and get it. But if I was using a tether like this, it would be a huge issue. So make sure that the platform has some kind of rappel rope attached to you. Right now I'm not worried about it because I'm only going, 10 feet high or so. So it is just demonstration purposes right now. But in hunting application, I did have my bow hoist connected to this and connected to me. So safety first. All right, so when you sit, like I'm doing right now, you put feet underneath her, grab the tree, and then kick it out. Come down. All right, stand up. And with this, you want to loosen the tether and then bring it actually down the tree with you. All right. Then we come down and sit again. Once I loosen this up, it's a lot more easier to go up than it is down. So hence the rappelling being so much easier. You see me playing around with it right now. I got to get it to the right height so I can go down a little easier. Because if you're too far down, you don't have any room to squinch up and actually break it free. It breaks free pretty easy though. You see how it comes down real easy. Go down as far as possible. And I'll loosen this up. Go down just a little bit more. And now I'll unload this and bring my tether down. I'm gonna go to about head height. All right, grab again. Down I go. Not too far. All right, guys, so you see how it works. And now, with the aider touching the ground, I can loosen this up, bring it down all the way, tighten it on the tree, get my slack off there so it doesn't tangle, and now I can start coming down. So 1 foot, grab the tree, grab the climber, bed that foot so you don't slip, and down. Easy, breezy, nothing to it. This thing is really cool. It'll allow you to hunt at any hunting height that you want, and it's made quality, it's made really well. All right, so now camming it over. All right, guys, now I'm gonna show you how to lock this post in when you get up at hunting height. All right, so make sure you got your post, strap, come up the tree, bury that toe, up and over, raise up the post. All right, come down. I do the strap under the belt, strap it on. All right, under both sides of the button, tighten the strap. All right, now sit in your saddle. All right. So now essentially we're just going to be toe camming it. Sit in the saddle, put most of your weight up, kick it out, let it slide down the tree, and then lock it over. I have to loosen up my tether just a little bit. All right, and we'll give it one more go. Straighten it out. There we go. You just find that nice spot where it's locked in. Now, should be able to side load it. You see I'm way on the side of it. I'm actually pushing on the belt, standing on the belt, and it ain't going nowhere. Good to go. And I can even lock it in a little bit more if I want. It's got a little play right there because the tree's irregular. So if I want to move it around, move it around, get it set, but it's really aggressive. So it ain't going nowhere. Easy breezy, getting her done. So standing on it would be easy. You can stand on the platform, catch that edge. A lot of people are saying they're standing on these. Oh man, that feels good on the Crocs. Standing on them side, belt supports there, or braces or whatever, that's super comfortable. Yeah, I can hang like this for a long time. You can get up in here too. That's all we need. All right, guys. So I hope you liked the demonstration. I'm going to get out of the tree, pack up, go get my kid from school, and we'll come back and go to the garage, and I'll do a close-up of the whole stand and all the mechanisms that make it work. All right, guys, we're back. We got back from the woods. Now it is time to give our conclusion, our final thought on the Panther platform. Now, this thing is everything it's cracked up to be. It's really nice. It's super light. I don't know what it weighs, but it's minimal. Solid aluminum, very solid. Doesn't flex much. It's very sturdy. Nothing. I didn't feel anything give or anything, and I'm what, 200 pound-ish. The climbing belt works great. It goes up and down the tree easy. It ascends. It descends really easy. It digs into the tree. Them teeth have excellent hold. When cammed over, this thing bites in so solid. So I got the 8er all tangled up in it. The center post, when cammed in, bites so solid. All right. So when you put the belt on, you know what I'm saying, it's probably gonna have a little lean. This doesn't go all the way into the tree. It stands off a little. So when you come in and come down, it's gonna drop a little bit. But then once you get it down far enough to really tighten up that belt that they give you that's included, it's going to really, really dig into the tree. And you'll see on the video that I put an extreme amount of side load on it, and it did not budge. And I was locked into the tree in kind of an irregular spot. It kind of had like a little dip that went in. Kind of looked like a butt with like, you know, a little indentation in there, like a butt crack in the tree. And so it didn't have full contact, and it still wasn't moving anywhere. But packing it in was my favorite aspect about this. Super, super, super easy to pack it in. I just folded the center post down. I undid the belt, took it off, and on my backpack, I just put the belt through the grab handle on the top of my backpack, and then just say, I'm the backpack. It just hung on the backpack like this. So it didn't move because it's sandwiched in between the band arms. So with it on my back, it was kind of like this right here, just on top of my backpack, and it didn't go anywhere. And it was super comfortable, super easy to get out. I didn't even notice it on my back. Now, that's probably because I got like 1,000,000 pounds of camera equipment, but I didn't even notice it on my back. And it took 2 seconds to attach it and take it back off. So the mobility aspect of this is so amazing, so good. I absolutely like the 8er. The 8er is really solid, which I'm not a big fan of 8ers, but this 8er I felt really comfortable on. I didn't even like jam my toe on this the final step right before the platform, because it's just so stable coming up. Once I stepped onto that, I went right onto the platform, and it was easy. There was no swinging or doing any weird stuff on it. It's really locked onto the center in the front of the stand. So I really like it. So I really think that Predator platform guys did a great job not only designing this, but getting it out to get it manufactured. I feel like it worked really well. It grabs the tree incredibly well, both when climbing, descending, and when locked in. Once you canvas over, it ain't budging. You know, like I said, the side load that it can take was a lot. Even stepping on the climbing band going around the tree did not budge. I love it. I like it a lot. Now, if I was to exclusively saddle hunt, I would definitely think about doing this in areas that have telephone pole like trees. Even with the regularities on the tree, this band's really solid. So it goes around them really easy. It's not flopping everywhere. It's rigid. And it pretty much, you just give it a little, you know, finesse, and it goes around the irregularities like knots and broken off branches and stuff. So this was really good. I really liked it a lot. Thank you guys so much at Panther Platforms for sending this to me and letting me try it out. This is an unbiased review. They sent this to me. I'm sending it back. They just asked me, you know, to be, you know, fair and honest. So I'm not getting anything. They're not getting anything. We're just being able to review a great product and let you know exactly, you know, how awesome it is. And the fact that it just exists. How many of you guys didn't even know they had a climbing lock-on saddle platform out there? I know I've been waiting for somebody to put one of these out for a while, and Panther Platforms finally did. So I'm so blessed that they were so nice and so kind to send me this so I could do a review for you guys, because when I posted a picture of this, I got an incredible response of a lot of people wanting to know what I thought about it. And I really like it. I think it's great. I'm a climber guy, and I'm a saddle guy now, and I really like it. It's another option to the tool belt that we have to be successful. So like I always say, use all the tools in your tool belt. Be wise about how you use them. Don't use them just because like this thing's cool or that thing's cool at the time. Just use what works in your hunting scenario and be successful and take home that deer and get that shoulder mount on the wall. That's my goal. I mean, whether I shoot it with a bow, crossbow, rifle, saddle, climber, lock on, ladder stand, I just don't care. I just want to be successful. All right, guys. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any questions about the Panther platform, please feel free to hit me up and ask me. Also, ask the experts, email or contact Panther Platforms via YouTube or social media or the website and ask them any questions you have. I'm sure they'd be glad to answer any questions you have. They're great guys, very nice, very easy to communicate with, and I'm sure they would be more than happy to tell you everything you need to know. And again, thank you so much for watching The Woodland Pursuit. Please, if you're not already subscribed, please show me some love. Go below, click the subscribe button. Costs you absolutely nothing. It's totally free, but it's like giving me a huge internet viral hug. And we're hugging right now. And it's so warm and so nice. And I thank you and appreciate everything you do. You guys are the reason why I do what I do. And I just want you guys to be successful this fall. Shoot straight, and good luck on your woodland pursuit.